Well done. Like another. Okay, and then we've got area manager qualification. We've got Glenna. Look at all these promotions.
Empire Nation, baby. And then we've got region vice president qualification. Emily of the Nation.
But shout out, there's no way we would be an RVP qual if we didn't have all those recognition that I just said before, that we just said before.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is what I mean by like RVP is a complete team effort, and I'm so proud of every single one of you guys.
Cheers to you all.
With your tea. So the purpose of tonight's call, we've got till 9:30 your guys' time, is that we really want to explode August, and like we are coming into conference tomorrow and Tuesday, and honest to God, these conferences literally blow your mind, and we're just going to bring back the fire, and it's just going to flow through you guys.
It's literally arrival day, and already we are so freaking pumped. I have met so many people, and like my cup is so full. I'm so freaking inspired. Like all of you have to be here next year with us, because this is, I cannot stress enough. Like you guys watched Vegas, a lot of you. This is amazing. Like I cannot stress it. Like I have met so many inspiring people. Like it is mind blowing, and it's only arrival day. We haven't actually cracked.
We haven't even got started. Like, can you feel the energy coming through the screen for you guys? You guys are like, holy shit, it's time for bed. But you guys are screaming in your face.
It's only 7 p.m. here, and we're like,
we're ready to party. Okay, so we are basically, the theme for tonight is we want to create a fun but winning team culture. Okay, because we want everyone to be winning, and winning doesn't mean QV, and winning doesn't mean UPCs, and winning doesn't mean your promoting. There are so many ways to promote in this, to win in this business. So we're just going to go through different ways of suggestions. So get your pen and pad out. This is where you want to take these nuggets down for you. The first thing we want you guys to do is find an accountability partner. Okay.
So within the team, choose someone, or if you can't find someone that sort of like resonates with you, reach out to one of us, because we know who we would like to pair you with, but we want to give you guys the opportunity to pair yourselves with someone that you align with first. But if you're feeling stuck on it, reach out to us and we will align you with someone. This is so important. So me, Em, and Haley have always reached out to each other and bounced off each other's for ideas. So it's real important to choose someone. It doesn't have to be in your direct team. So if you're my girls, it doesn't have to be in that direct team. It can jump into Em's team and vice versa, and bounce those ideas off of each other, because it is so important to have a wider range of how people do business, because we are all so different.
Yeah. And so what you're going to do is we're going to set goals for the month. So this month, again, it is 3,500 to hit district manager. So if you're a consultant level, I 100% recommend making that your minimum goal, even if you haven't even got close to it. And I'm just going to shout out Katie on the call tonight. She was sitting on 300 QV on Monday, and she finished on somewhere like 2,780 on Thursday. She literally put through 2,400 in 3 days, and she went, like, it just blows my mind what people can do when you freaking want to do it. Okay, she pretty much did like all her amount of QV in like the last 4 days.
And I just want to cut in, sorry, Em. And me and Haley for the last 2 months have been literally the end of month queens. We have been like bouncing off each other like, oh my God, we're having such a shit month personally. And then boom, we're throwing in the QV in those last 2 days. So do not write yourself off ever when it comes to a month in Arbonne, because it can take just those last 2 days to put that effort in, reach out and pump it up, and people will jump on board.
And what we're going to talk about next is something that's going to be crucial, because it's literally going to like triple the end of month what you normally do now, it's going to triple it. Okay, so what we want to be doing is we want to have like something tangible and something that you guys can all work from, because it's really easy. Like, this team's actually quite a new team. Like, it really is quite a new team. And like, I feel like if I look back to when I was new, the hardest thing if I think I had to get over was just making this business consistent.
Yeah.
Because it's not a hard business. It's literally just being consistent with it. So what I want people to be doing, and we are going to set the example as well, is whenever you're doing this is reach out, I want you guys to, and it keeps you guys accountable every single day as well. So these reach outs are either going to be like either new conversation starters, product asks, or business asks. But what we're going to do is we're going to screenshot them, not copy and paste. Because if this screenshot, you can look them back up in the media section of Vibe Nation. And it also says, if you see it coming through every single day from like, and it's not just for me, because yes, you know that I work this business, but I want to see all of you girls working this business, because you guys might get bored of my shit. Like, I'm sorry, but yes, you know I work the business. Let's see everyone else do it, okay? Like, let's see, like, you know that I do it, but people will get bored of me. Like, let's see everyone do it, but it keeps you all accountable for this business. So if you screenshot it, you actually can look back in the media, and you will forever have this whole entire catalog of reach outs.
And we all do things differently too. So that's why I always am saying to my girls, especially, share it in the Vibe Nation, share it in the Vibe Nation. Because although you share it in my team chat, everyone wider needs to see it too, because we all do things differently and we all bounce ideas off each other differently, and we all learn from different elements. So it's really important to share any form of win, any form of reach out that really works for you, because why not share it with your wider team? If there's one person in the team that grabs hold of that and it works for them, it benefits all of us. It's a teaching mechanism. It's then something that you can then grow of and train your own team on.
Yeah, perfect. So something else that we really want to be doing in the group chat is celebrating your wins. Okay. And people often think wins are only like, oh, I got a new customer, or I got a sale, or my QV went up. I'm like, those only happen when you actually celebrate the wins of like, oh, I did 10 reach outs today, or oh, I've had all these conversations with people at the gym, or I went to the park today and I added a new friend on Instagram. Like, those are wins, and they are actually that's how you end up having PCs, and that's how you end up having more QV, and that's how you end up promoting. Okay, so like when we celebrate the smaller wins, which you don't feel like you know, like if you actually really want to go geeky, like our brains remember everything bad or negative,
yes,
because it's like a safety mechanism.
It's the blinkers.
It literally is. It's like our body's way of being like, okay, I know that isn't good, so I need to like watch out for that. But when you do something good, like you actually like recognizing it. Like, I have like drunk champagne the last 2 days. We're going no, not hard out, but Luke bought me a bottle of champagne. I had to finish it before I came here, otherwise it would go off, and I wasn't going to waste $100 bottle of champagne. But you know what I mean? Like, RVP qual, yes, it's like, we know we haven't completed, but fuck, that's a massive achievement to even be getting qual. And so you actually have to like celebrate the small wins, you know? And so wherever you are in your business, like even just showing up to these Sunday night trainings at 9 o'clock at night, like
win.
You've got to win over everyone else who isn't, because maybe, I don't know, there's lots of different reasons. I probably catch a recording, which is great. You know, like there's no right or wrong in this business, but when you turn up live, there's something different when you turn up live. You're committed to your business. And I've actually watched the girls who show up on trainings actually grow their business. So it's so cool to see you girls here. So that's a win. Okay, so just to cover that last 2 points, we want you girls to every single day, like, don't feel like you're nagging, because people can just ignore it. You want to screenshot any version of reach out. Okay, you want to screenshot, you want to just say any wins. Like, I saw Haley today say, oh, I've got someone else. I've actually just seen another ticket come through for Auckland. I don't know who it's from.
Haley.
It's probably Haley. Probably Haley. I don't know. Only because you text me to say, have you checked? And I haven't. Well, so those are wins. Okay. Okay. So the last point I want to talk about is enrolling consultants. Okay. So this isn't always, no matter where you are in your business, whether you're at the very top, you always still want to be enrolling consultants because it's new blood to the team and you always want to have that fresh, that you always want to be enrolling. But I want to use this as an example because this is something you need to be doing like every single day, thinking about and listening, actively listening for it. So people are always talking about how they don't have money. Maybe mums have had kids and they don't want to go back to work. That was me. Maybe people are worried about like interest rates going up and like they can't afford their mortgage anymore. Like all these things, like maybe they've been redundant. There's so many things you're listening to. Okay. And you actually just have to be so confident that we have something to offer them. And that's where you can be like, okay, I have something for you. Would you be interested in hearing more? I could send you a 7-minute clip, Sarah Dunning one, or would you love to jump on a Zoom? I would love to jump on a Zoom with you or a coffee date or whatever. And just actually come from a place from, like you have to have that strong belief. And if you don't, I will seriously suggest, if you haven't already, send a video to one of us about the Level Up Bootcamp. Because that there is going to literally drive your belief through the roof about this business and what we have to offer.
And even if you are brand new, even if you're just aiming for DM, just because it's technically based at AM plus, don't let that stop you. The mindset, the drive, the things behind it as a boot camp will blow your shit up. I personally jumped on as a brand new DM to an AM boot camp thinking there's no way I'm going to achieve AM. There is no freaking way, but I'm going to level myself up by learning what I can from these leaders. And look where I am today. So cut the mindset, stop that negative talk, and jump on, because the only thing stopping you is you up here.
Yeah.
And if you cut this shit out, if we go from the eyes down, 9 times out of 10, we want to take that step forward. It's up here that stops you. And it's because we have that negative recording system that tells us all the bad shit before it tells us the good. And we have to take that one toe, that one foot, that one step forward to snap the hell out of that. So I want to see videos from all of you in my DMs for this boot camp, because you should all want to level up, you should all want to grow your business, and you should all want to learn more and jump on board and soak in as much as you can if you want to grow in this business. There should be no cap on, oh, it's an AM boot camp, oh, it's a this, oh, it's a that.
AM boot camp, it's like literally leveling
It's
up.
a level up boot
It doesn't
camp.
matter what level you want to be at. Like some people come into this business and district manager is enough. Like people do this business for so many different reasons. So it's just about understanding how you can actually level up your own business in whatever form that looks like. And like people do it so differently. Like me and Glenna lead so differently. We're very different.
Like the conversations we've had today is quite funny. We have come to a realization with talking to other leaders as well, how much we are so different, but we come together and create a great team. And same with Hayley, us as a threesome together. Hayley is really good with product knowledge. She is so structured when it comes to how she does things and how she presents the business and stuff like that. I'm way too casual, to be honest. And Emma's really reach outs. But all three of us together create such an amazing team. And that's what this business is. Soak that information from all of us. Soak that information from your sidelines. Reach out to people that aren't even in our team. Like Joe, for me, is a huge inspiration because I chat to him daily and soak in how he does things. And that's how I grow as a leader. So the only way up is to be that sponge and grab hold of as much information as possible. And that's why I cannot stress enough the team Zooms and jumping on board and listening to them. As much as you may feel sometimes like, oh, here's another story to their level up. Oh, here we go again. different leaders teach in different aspects, and you will learn new things from each of them.
Yeah, every leader has something different to offer. And even the way like Lena and I talk, like I feel like you're yelling.
Yeah, sorry.
Do you know, but like that's just who she is, where I'm just like a bit more like direct and like
I'm
to
also
the point.
deaf in one ear, so
Yeah,
I
so I
do,
feel like I'm deaf because she's yelling in my ear. Do you know what I mean? But everyone has a completely different leadership style, and you are all leaders in this team, and you are all going to lead your team in different ways. Okay, so don't like comparison's going to be just don't compare, because yeah, there's so many. I've seen so
number
many
one is
regions
be you.
and nations in this team who are just like so different.
Yeah.
So different, and it's just the best thing about this company, because like anyone can succeed. And so when we're talking about recruiting people, this isn't like I'm going to message someone and they're going to sign up tomorrow.
Yeah.
Okay, if I can count every single person on this call, like if I look at Katie started as a product user last January in 2022. She started referring customers after customers after customers to me, and every single time she referred someone to me, I said, Katie, this is something you can do as a business. She kept saying no, but I kept asking her. Back and forth we went until August last year. She's like, fine, let's do it. Okay. And then she was still kind of dipping her toes in and coming out, dipping her toes and coming out. And honestly, it's probably since the term 1 holidays, don't quote me, maybe April, she's really been all in. And honest to God, it's so cool to see. But if you think about the first time she made contact with Arbin was January 2022. And then I asked her like 5 or 6 times, like almost probably once a month. And then she came on in August last year. That's an 8-month turnaround. Okay. And I look at Glenna, I asked her, and then like a year ago in February, probably for similar time, I asked Katie, and she said no. And it was a year before she came along. And then who else? I think Haley was following me along, asking me about makeup randomly, and then she ghosted me, never said anything back to me.
Haley, no.
But the thing is, I was in chats with Kerry, which is Haley's older sister, and I was in chats with Kerry since December 2021. Back and forth we went, back and forth we went. She became a customer in May 2022. And then in July or August 2022, she became a consultant and enrolled Haley. Kerry decided not to do fucking it. Kerry decided not to do the business, but Haley stayed on. Okay, so if you think about this is like, oh my God, stop laughing at me. Kayla, Kerry, too many K's. Katie, Krista, what the fuck, guys? Come on, change your names. Emily, Little M. This is not a good time now. But do you think about it like? Sorry. So okay, little moment over here. But you think about it. Okay, so like this is a long-term game. This is 2 to 5 years. Okay. If you're going to come in here for 3 months and be like, I didn't make it, I didn't sign up anyone. Well, fuck, you didn't give it a chance. I'm sorry, I'm in blunt here, but you didn't give it a chance. You actually need, and when you have those bad moments, I had them. If you stay on for the 9:30 call, which is in 5 minutes, I'm going to tell you the road to RVP, and I'm literally going to blow your mind with some of the stuff that I did, like negative stuff. I'm telling you right now, I was literally quitting. Okay, but you have to wait 5 minutes. You never know unless you stay until the next call. Okay. And I'm telling you right now, I believe in every single one of you. And right now, all of Australia and New Zealand have eyes
watching you.
They are watching you guys. I'm serious. I am.
We were going to come on here with binoculars, but we decided this was good enough. So take a photo of that and lock it in your memory bank.
Yeah, if you want a photo, go. No, but seriously, I'm telling you right now. Okay, going region is a big deal, but it's not just me. People want to know who the girls in the team that helped Emily go region, because it's not me.
Like the conversation's about all of you today.
It is. Who's in your team? What are they doing?
And they're watching you. They're on your Instagrams.
And so it's not about me. I'm just the one who's been like, oh, let's go see who's in Emily's downline. I'm now putting the spotlight on you girls. Okay.
Yeah. Thanks, Em.
Yeah. Thank you. If you get some more followers, thank you, Emily. Okay. So seriously, guys, when you're feeling low, I'm telling you, I have felt that, and you're going to hear it very soon in 5 minutes time. I'm going to share my story to Region on the next call. And
yeah, you want to be on it. So I got to hear this story for the first time today in person. and I'm gonna cry. But yeah, you want to be on the next call because Em, as much as she comes across like a hard ass and a real strong leader to all of us, she has been through some shit and why? Yeah, you just
I'm telling you right now.
be on the call because it blew my mind because I think personally of Em as such a strong person and like, like, oh, you kind of been through it. You don't really like, she doesn't show that exterior. So hearing her story today touched me hugely. So you guys you want to jump on
You little cutie. No.
the next call because
I've been through it, guys.
Yeah.
I have been through the shitty times.
and it's gonna hit a lot of you too, like it's hit me. And it's going to grab you and make you realize that all of us are human. All of us are doing this for our own reasons. And it's powerful what Arbonne can do for us. Like, it literally, like, and being here today and hearing so many different women's stories, but especially like Em, who I idolize because I've always looked up to her. She was my PT, she was a friend, and then I've jumped on side with her with business. I never imagined that she was the woman that's been through the stuff she's been through. So yeah, jump on the next call. And you might be crying like me, yeah. But okay. No, it just hits home to how much of a reality everything is.
Yeah. So I want you guys, like after these calls tonight, if you haven't already, jump in someone district. She's crying. Jump. I'm like a hard ass. I don't even cry. I do cry. But accountability partner. Okay. Find an accountability partner because I know it will help you because believe me, it helped me when I was at my lowest last year. Okay. I love you guys.
We'll see you soon.
I'll put the link on the next one.